Are you leaving your audience better than you found them? That is the name of the game in today's video. And I really want you to rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10. Do you leave your people feeling better than you found them? And even so, like, I want to take us a step back because I'm a firm believer that the way you do one thing is the way you do everything. So if you're not incorporating this in your videos, or how well you're incorporating this in your videos, it's also how you're doing that potentially in your business and even in your personal life. So that includes your marketing, in your programs, and even the people that you interact with on a day-to-day basis. And, you know, think of, like, I know we're living in such a ridiculously overwhelming, busy time where there's so much information that, you know, there's certain people that you naturally kind of gravitate to. And no matter how busy you are, you will drop everything to watch their videos. Like, it doesn't matter if it's like 3 minutes or an hour. You're just kind of like, you know, it's like there's something fun and exciting and there's some anticipation in it. While there's others that you watch once and you will never watch them or look at their stuff ever again. And that's why it's critical that you incorporate leaving people better than you found them in your videos and in your business, in your marketing, and everything you do in your life. Because if you get this right, people will watch you no matter how busy they are. And if you don't, crickets chirping, and we don't want that for you. So, you know, I wanted to do something a little bit different today. So there's 3 things that I want to kind of capture today. And what I want you to do is, as I go through these 3 things, I want you to rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10. And I know we're talking about videos here, but you can also kind of broaden it and take a step back. Oh, that was more of a hop. To see where you're doing this, how well you're doing this in your marketing, in your programs, and in your business overall. So we're going to focus specifically on videos, but you can also take a bigger view. And the first one is bringing back hope. And I feel like, you know, especially if you're like in the US and watching the elections, there's a lot of people who felt hopeless. And, you know, when you take hope away from people, they have nothing left. It's their way of resigning to the environment. Hey, Ron, how you doing? You know, it's their way of resigning to, like, life, and that no matter what they do, it will make no difference. So how well are you inspiring your people to bring that hope and that, you know, really honoring their struggles and their challenges to say, you know what? I know where you are and how difficult it is, but there is that light at the end of the tunnel. Oops, I just almost whacked my lights here. But so how well are you doing it on a scale of 1 to 10? And if your people are coming to you and they do have that hope, how well are you showing them how to use that to inspire other people in their life, so that they're inspiring people? So not only are they inspired, but they're also inspiring people. And you know, that is a really critical element to make sure that you tap into with leaving your people better than they found them. Because if they've had a shitty day, you might be the only light in their life, as weird as that may sound. So it's not just like you're looking at a camera, it's like you're looking at people. And sometimes your video may be the only positive thing in their life. And when you inspire hope and say, you know what, you'll get through this, or if you are doing really well, this is how you can incorporate and help others and lift other people up, it's going to be really, really powerful, because people will see you as that leader. And not when you're giving yourself that permission, you give other people permission. And I feel like we as humans tend to kind of forget that, especially as adults. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how much hope are you inspiring in your people? Number 2, and it is make learning fun again. And it's bring play back and make it look sexy. And that's one of the reasons why I started to watch comedians, stand-up comedians, like just watching as many as I possibly can. And the reason for it is I was very intrigued on how they moved and used their stage, and how they used their expressions, and how they captivated their audience with humor, and to kind of engage with them, to kind of tease and cajole their audience, so that, because like there's some stand-up comedians who did such an awesome job of this, while others, you know, used other tactics and maybe not as funny. So it's like when you invite playback into people's lives and joy, and kind of making learning fun again. And think of like some of the most inspiring teachers you've had, or advisors, or people who've opened up their world, a different perspective and world for you, and made learning fun. Like I remember in high school, I had an AP physics professor who like made a potato glow, and everyone was just so excited with anticipation while learning that kind of stuff. Or, you know, that electric ball that you touch and makes your hair stand up. It's how can you bring that level of learning and play with your audience back into their lives? Because again, a lot of people have so much negativity around, and there's so much chaos, and it's how do you bring that play back? How do you bring that emotional connection to what they're doing, even through like the daily grind, and make their day more exciting and playful? So on a scale of 1 to 10, how well are you doing this in your videos, in your business, with the people that are most important to you? And number 3, one of the things is your golden nuggets in each video have to be blatantly obvious. And if you can't put it in a sentence or 2, max 3, then your audience is going to miss the point or just tune out. And that's where, you know, you can have a catchy, grabby title. Hey, Jason, welcome, welcome, enjoy. And, you know, you can, having an attention grabbing title is powerful, but if your golden nuggets don't align with that, you're going to lose your audience. And that's one of the things where if they watch your video, and if they do manage to watch it all the way through, and your golden nuggets aren't obvious, aren't clear, and what they need, they will never come back to you. And that is why it's so important that, you know, before you even go recording into it, or content that you're creating or marketing, it's just to be clear exactly on making those golden nuggets as blatantly obvious to them, that, and they are very in the beginning, because you don't want to wait till the very, very end, because a lot of people don't have that time to want to wait to it, unless if it's taking you too long to get to the freaking point, you know. And I know that these are kind of some harsh realities, but, you know, it's 2 ways you can treat them. It's, you know, kind of give up and not even try, or use these to adjust your videos and adjust how your marketing and how you're connecting and engaging with your audience. Because what this is actually building is that resilience, and that resilience is what's going to keep you in the game in the long term. Because obviously technology is moving quicker, the way we watch videos are changing not only the landscape, but our level of attention. Because quite frankly, it's like there's so much out that you're like ADD, even if you're not, because there's just so much stuff. And it's knowing your market, knowing your audience, and what makes you want to watch a video all the way through, and what keeps you coming back to your people or the people that you watch. And that's why making that adjustments and resilience to continue adjusting and keeping your eye open for it, and how you leave people better in your videos, is what's going to help you build that resilience, but also stay in the game long term. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how clear are you? Can your audience pick up your golden nuggets blatantly and obviously, like in a sentence or 3? Can you say it? If not, we got some problems, because that's going to create a disconnect. And that is my spiel for today. And in the comments below, you know, I want to hear from you. Write down your takeaways, your distinctions, because we learn socially. So your biggest takeaways will inspire, and we can learn together. So in the comments below, hear from you. Love you. Hope you are having a wonderful, powerful week. Mwah.